Here we go, Bullet Bastage, how you doing? Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Oh, surprise, people, surprise. Gonna give it a minute just to get settled in. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches for you. Gonna kick off with a trios match. Just to get things started. Surprise stream, because I had planned on going a double header, but then somebody announced that they're back. There he is. Cheeky bugger. Nice to see you, nice. Let's see, where are we at? We've got to confirm Brandon Ace. We'll hit the 2-minute mark and then we'll hit start. Get this show underway. So here we have D-Generation Flex versus Shooter Rob and Brandon Ace. Trios division match. To start things off, the new era of the Trios division. Your champions currently the End of Days. So either one of these teams looking to climb the ladder to the top. Try and get up there to challenge for those Trios titles. The Trios titles now a cross-brand belt. You can tag up with whoever you want in the Trios division. So let's see where this match leads us. We have changed the count-out rule. It's now a 20-second count-out just to accommodate any issues we may have with count-outs in the future. This is a 1 fall to a finish match, pinfall or submission. Let's get this underway, come on. Who's holding, I bet it's Brandon Ace holding us up on this entrance. Sounds about right. And here they come. The team made up of Caleb James, the Blackheart Kid, Chance Nightwalker, ya Las Vegas asshole, and Randall Drum, the Drum Monkey, in a combined weight of 706 pounds. They are D-Generation Flex. No idea Minerva, but he did it. But there you have it, D-Generation Flex has arrived for the Trios titles. Time to lay waste to the challenges. Rob Matchett, how you doing? Nice to see you're up in this match versus D-Generation Flex. Thank you very much, Miss Jones, for sharing out the teepublic link. Much appreciated. That's right, if you want to buy any of the Free Lions Wrestling UKWF merch, it's available at that link right there. But coming out next is 2/3 of this trio that they're facing. You see in the distance in the dark. Now the blinding lights, your Free Lions Wrestling Tag Team Champions in a combined weight of 519 pounds. They are Shamrock and Shenanigans. Sean Shamrock, Rob Matchett, Your tag team champs. 2/3 of this trio going up against D-Generation Flex. I thought I saw a Caleb, but here you are. Sean Shamrock and Rob Machette have made it to the ring, sporting their new tag team belts. Winning those at Beach Brawl in Miami. Oh, it's good to be back in London, England, where I'm no longer being accused of being in the services of a prostitute, apparently. God knows what happened that night, but I'm sure we'll find out as the week progresses. But here comes their partner, the Charm City player, who stands in at 5'11", 215 pounds. He is Brandon Ace. Brandon Ace joining forces with Sean Shamrock and Rob Machette for the trios. Leaving his tag team partner behind for this. Wow, Gemma. Pull no punches. Yes, he's just got it. D-Generation Flex. I wonder where that is. What parody that may be. But here you are. Chance Nightwalker versus Shamrock to start things off. Chance missing out on his to go up against the title. But Adams, your UK champion. Sean Shamrock was in that match. Couldn't get the job done. The Iron Skull and Women's KO titles are now up for grabs. That's Anne Bonny and Neon Leon, your current holders of the titles. So get your challenges in the usual way. Miss Jones, and here's that Fujiwara armbar. Flatliner there by Chance Nightwalker. We're looking for one fall to a finish here. Pin forward submission. We do have a 20-second time limit on the outside of the ring now for these tag team matches in the trios division. Snap made over, stiff kick down the spine. Shamrock now getting straight back up, kick to the dick of Chance Nightwalker. But he doesn't need that anymore from what I hear. The rolling kill switch. Shamrock now breathing Chance up. Chance rolls Shamrock over his back though. Now Shamrock returns the favour. Looks to bring Chance back up to his feet. Big Dick keeping a close eye there. Up we go. Snap suplex over the top. Shamrock now bringing Chance up to his feet again. Big Irish whip into the corner of, well, we're going to call this... Well, what the hell do we call this team? The Intercontinental fucking... There's the knees to the midsection, working over Chance Nightwalker. Now Chance trying to make it to deflex, but Rob Machete stomping down on the leg, stopping that from happening. Into the corner. Oh, up on the top turnbuckle, eating nothing but empty turnbuckle. Because you didn't have a fucking logo, cunt. I mean, Gemma. Randall Drum now tagged in by Chance Nightwalker. Drum not had the best starts to his career so far in UKWF and Free Lions Wrestling, but it's time for him to get started. And could the trios match here be where he makes his name? Arm being wrenched round, trying to pull that arm out of socket. Grabs a hold of a leg. Rob Machete with a drop toe hold though. Drive Randall Drum into the canvas. Well, I did wonder what you were doing there, Mr. Utaker, but welcome to the show. Nice to see you, nice. There you see Randall rolling out the ring. after Rob Machete. Forearms to the face now. We've upgraded to a 20 count for these trios tag matches. But there's Rob. Elbow shots getting free of the arms, and Randall Drum, knife edge chop blocked. Big right hand. Tossed down the side of the ring. Caleb giving Rob advice not to scrub. Don't scrub Drum's J's, you asshole. There's an 8 count. On 10 still, Randall Drum now with the nip up. Big forearm into the face. Big kick to the midsection. Rob now throws Randall back into the ring. Randall now trying to get to his partners. Rob shoots for leg. No, Randall. The Dragon Screw takedown. Bringing Rob Machete up to his feet now. Rob now grabbed by the back of the head, by the scruff of his neck, being brought over towards the Degeneration Flex corner, laying up against the ropes. Through the ropes he goes. What the hell? Drum off the ropes. Holy shit! Randall Drum taken to the skies and taking Rob Machete down there. Jumping the top rope. Rob now being worked over. Drum bringing him over, bouncing him face first off the ring apron. We're going to go out to the outside and make the most of the count again. Drum now trying to toss Rob back into the ring, colliding with the knee of Caleb James. Rob Machete with a kick to the midsection. Randall now throws him back into the ring. Rob trying to make it to his corner. Randall Drum missing with a stomp, and in comes Brandon Ace. Ace with a pump kick, leg caught. Inseguri swept to one side. Randall Drum having the better of this exchange early on, bringing him up, and there's a knee shot to the top of the head. Ace catches Drum with the jumping knee. The pump kick there, taking Randall off his feet. Randall just getting up for more, and takes another knee to the face. Now trying to make it a deflex, but he's caught by Brandon Ace, who brings him up by his midsection, spins him round, power bombs him down. One and only a 1 count. Chance Nightwalker taking out the big dick. And that's not him whipping out his dick, that's him taking out my referee, Big Dick. But there he is, DDT'd there by Chance, not by Shamrock. High angled flatliner by Brandon Ace. Ace now crawling to get a hold of Caleb. Chance out on the floor. Caleb still standing on the ring apron. There's a super kick to the man on his knees. Down for the pin. Big Dick count that count. 1, 2. The Orange Crush is locked in, but Randall Drum giving Brandon Ace the big fuck you. Brandon Ace, a big fan of orange soda apparently. There's the Death Valley Bomb. Taking down Brandon Ace. Now he grabs him by the legs. What are we going for here? Oh, looks like Brandon Ace is going for a ride, courtesy of Degeneration Flex. And around he goes. Where he stops, who gives a flying fuck? Down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. The crowd liking what they're seeing from Randall Drum. That's twice now I've heard the claps of "This is awesome." In comes Caleb James. There you see Caleb without the wraps on. Looks to be cleared completely now. Fuck you, Minerva. There, the Boston Crab rolled out of it by Brandon Ace, using that leg strength to break free. Forearm into the face of Caleb James. Caleb now being brought over towards the corner of the Unholy Alliance here. Caleb James now elbow shots, breaking free, leg caught with a spin out lariat there, and Rob Machete tagged back into the match. Rob, quick snap jab there with the back fist. Whips Caleb into the corner, running in with a lariat to the back of the head. Big forearm to the face. Drops the booty over the back of the head, and Rob Machete face first into the canvas. Caleb now brings him up. Brain buster delivered to Rob Machete. Rob now breaking free. Big European uppercut. Grabs a hold, rolls him down, lifts him up off the floor with a sit-down power bomb into the pin. There's the leg, and only a 1 count still. Chance calling for Caleb to get to the corner. Rob Machete now lets him get to his feet. Gonna regret that. Pump handle, Samoan drop. Rob now trying to make it to Shamrock. Rolls out of the way of the kick, but gets kicked to the dick, and here it comes again. The pump handle. No, this time the neck breaker. Yeah, that's what you say in public, Manova. There's the stiff kick to the chest. Leg caught. Dragon screw takedown. Caleb trying to fight his way out of enemy lines here. Snap jab there to Rob. Gets a hold of him. Irish whip. Over the top and to the floor goes Rob Machete. Caleb slides underneath the bottom rope quick to go after him. Shamrock sees his partner in trouble. Drops down. Changes his mind though. Rob now tossed back into the ring underneath the bottom rope. Club and blow. Big boot to the side of his head, and Caleb rolls back into the ring now. Up on his feet now. Up on the shoulders. The accordion rack. Burning hammer. Pam Rogers, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Caleb now being brought to his feet. Knife edge chop across that chest. Scooped up. Driven down on the back of his neck. Where's Rob Machete going? Rob's going up top. Looks like Rob's going to deliver the diving headbutt to Caleb James. But Caleb up on his feet, catches him out of nowhere. Rolls him round, face first. Looking at Shamrock, delivering a Shamrocker there. Down for the pin, there's the one. And only a 1 count before Shamrock takes out Caleb James. And Chance again. Chance has got a thing for the big dick. Ran right through him and took him out. Shamrock trying to club the back of Caleb James. Finally gets a hold of him. Caleb now tags in Randall Drum. Stomp down to the face of Rob Machete. Grabs him by the arm. Wrenching back on the wrist. Folding him up. Is Rob Machete going to tap out? No, Rob's not giving up that easy. Chance loves big dick. What the hell's this? Rob setting up Randall. Slingshots him over the bottom rope, guillotining him there, trying to cut his head off. Honey, I'm home. How you doing, Dr. Anus Tickler? Nice to see you. Nice. Arm drag takedown by Drum. Shamrock getting straight back up, misses the big boot. Knife edge chop blocked there by Shamrock. Rolls him over, knee shot to the jaw, and rums out. Altered Arcade, welcome. ASWF in the house. I saw LTD as well. GWA's Caleb James. Chance Nightwalker and Slaughterhouse maybe somewhere out there. Shamrocker blocked there by Randall Drum. Grab by the wrist now. Stiff kick to the wrist of Shamrock. Whipped into the corner of Degeneration Flex. Drum now tags in Chance Nightwalker. Sits Shamrock up on the top rope. What's he looking for? The Hurricane Rana into the assisted power bomb there. Chance now. What's he got? Oh, stomped down into the midsection of Shamrock. Stiff kick down the spine. Shamrock now slow to his feet. Chance off the ropes. Knee shot. Neck breaker. Whipped into the corner again. A deflex. Randall Drum with a punch to the back of the head before Chance comes in with a lariat. Shamrock now draped over the bottom rope. Leg drop. The guillotine leg drop by Chance Nightwalker, and now he backs up into the corner. This could be lights out for Sean Shamrock here. Shamrock now brought to his feet. Whipped into the corner of Degeneration Flex, being worked over here in the corner of D-Flex is Shamrock. Shamrock though fighting his way out. Lufez press raining down the right hand to Chance as he gets out of the corner. Shamrock now dragging the body away from the ropes. But Chance out of the way, whips Shamrock back into the corner of D-Flex yet again. All three members talking shit. The Bong Ripper. No, it's not the Bong Ripper anymore. It's Dream Street. Flatline only caught him with a glancing blow. Stomping down, missing. Grabs him by the back of the neck. Brings him over to the rope. Shamrock now dumps Chance over the top rope and to the floor. Going quick after him. Forearm to the smaller back. Ducks under Chance's swinging hook there. There's the feint out into the elbow shot. That feint kick with the back elbow. Shamrock now being tied up on the outside. Chance working him over. A tap out isn't going to work on the outside here. Needs to get him back between the ropes. Shamrock now has Chance up on his shoulders. Brings him over towards the apron. Face first into the apron. Busting him open goes Chance Nightwalker. Chance brought up to his feet on a 7 count. Shamrock has him up. Oh, tossing him into the air over the knees, looking to break the back of Chance Nightwalker. Big curb stomp. Taking down Chance there. Those thin mats on the outside with about 1-2 inches of protection. The lower back now. Smashed against the ring post. Face first into the steel post again goes Chance Nightwalker, and a second time bouncing him off the steel. We're up to a count of 14 now. Tossed into the ring goes Chance. Chance now trying to make it to Caleb, and he does. Caleb in with a hot tag now. Shamrock gets caught with a lariat and dumped straight over the top rope. Whipped underneath the bottom rope goes Shamrock. Club and blow across the chest again. Big boot to the side of his head. Caleb up on the ring apron. Shamrock being called for by Rob for the tag. Rolls out of the way to stomp. Blocks the punch. Forearm to the face of Caleb. Big running shin to the face. Down for the pin. There's the one and only a 1 count. Shamrock now backs up. Caleb rolls to the outside. Can't be pinned or submitted out there. Smart move by Caleb, but he's the wrong side of town to be on the outside of the ring as Shamrock now works him with those elbows to the face. Jawbreaker by Caleb. Caleb now with a punch to the midsection. Scoops up Shamrock now with a sit down pile driver on the outside of the ring here. Rob now drops down, seeing his partner in trouble. Snap jab. Big right hand by Shamrock. Rob Machete with a kick to the midsection as Shamrock now grabs Caleb. Brings him over, rolls him underneath the bottom rope there. Elbow shot to the chest. Caleb now trying to make it to the D-Flex corner. Shamrock trying to cut him off there. Kick to the midsection. High angle DDT, busting open Shamrock, down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Chance Nightwalker just getting there to cover Rob Machete as he came into the ring. Stiff kick down the spine by Caleb, and Shamrock now slow to his feet. Up on the shoulders. Here comes a burning hammer. Shamrock now dragged towards the centre of the ring. Caleb once again hooking the leg for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Degeneration Flex start this trio's mission with a victory over Shooter, Rob, and Brandon Ace. Here you see Randall Drum taking Brandon Ace for a ride with that giant swing. Scooped up, dropped down on the back of his neck was Caleb James. Catching Rob out of mid-air. Giving a big fuck you to Shamrock with a Shamrocker of his own. But there's Chance busted open. But your winners of this match, the trio of Randall Drum, Caleb James and Chance Nightwalker. D-Generation Flex. Congratulations to D-Generation Flex, but we're now going to set up a 6-man War Trials match in the light heavyweight division. Six-man custom match. Where is it? War Trials. There it is. Right, first man up. Neon Leon. Next man, Jack Bayou. Ethan Moore. Where am I? Sir Dragon. Mark Caliber. And our trio's champion of Three Lions Wrestling is Ace. All involved in this match here. It's not the only action we'll see out of D-Generation Flex tonight. Trying to send a message here tonight. We have the Beautiful Tragedy versus the Hellcats later, and we also have Manly Dominance versus the Vermilion Coven. But here, a War Trials match. You can have this fight, do whatever you want anywhere in the arena, but you need to make the pin or submission within the squared circle itself. So pinfall or submission inside the ring only, but you can do whatever you want anywhere in the arena with these men going to war here to come out the victor. 1 point for an elimination. Winning this match will give you 5 points to your rankings. How will the light heavyweight division look come the end of this? The champ involved. Someone's obviously going to be gunning for him, trying to get a pinfall submission, trying to lay claim to that title. But take your pick. Who have you got in this match here? The Iron Skull champion, Neon Leon. Have you got the light heavyweight champion, Ace? Or is it Mark Caliber, Ethan Moore, or Jack Bayou? But here we go, coming out first. He is your Iron Skull champion, standing in at 5 feet 10 inches tall, 217 pounds. From Dudley, England, he is Neon Leon. Oh, looks like we've got a crybaby in the mist. The King of the North. If you're here, that means Mummy and Daddy can't be far behind you. Over the top rope, and Neon Leon lands center of the ring here. Laying claim, dusting that mat off. Part-time cleaner, apparently. There he is, your Iron Skull champion. The Iron Skull around the waist of Neon Leon, taking that belt from Haas at the pay-per-view Beach Brawl. He was in there with Nathaniel Parker, and Pyro, as well as Haas, coming out and emerging as the champion. You can send my regards. Send her a pack of Magnums. But coming out next, standing in at 6'1", 220 pounds, he's the Voodoo Priest, known as Jack Bayou. Sorry, Gemma, I forgot that. Yeah, good point. Chance, is your hair really that fucking amazing? Dyed with strawberry? That's gotta be stinking something rotten by now, surely. But here he is, the modern day warrior, standing in at 5'11", 217 pounds, making his way through the crowd here. He is Ethan Moore. Ethan Moore now enters the ring. Third man down, 3 to go. Ethan Moore chooses to come through the crowd. The modern day warrior. Looks like he's playing with his imaginary friends. Is he about to fist bump with him? Oh, there you go. The imaginary fist bump with his friends, look. That dude's hearing voices in his head. If he's not, well, I don't know what the fuck's up with him. They're coming out next, standing at 6'2", 220 pounds. He is Sir Dragon. I didn't say pumping, I said bumping. That's a whole different story, Blaze. We know what you do when you're beatboxing. That snare drum's a... So Dragon now in the ring, limbering up. The calculating one. The stat man himself, standing in at 6'2", 232 pounds. He is Mark Caliber. Mark Caliber, one half of the Apocalypse Disciples. Bringing his baseball bat down to the ring with him. Will he use that during this match? Only time will tell. It will be legal in this match. I'm sure he'd love to beat a box. I heard Dr. Anus Tickler's coming to beat your box. And here he comes, the last man to enter this ring, successfully retaining his belt at the Three Lions pay-per-view Beach Brawl. Standing in at 6'1", 205 pounds from Manchester, England, Prince Pretty himself, the Selfie King, Ace. Caleb James and Brandon Ace unable to defeat this man at the pay-per-view. There he is. Well, will the champ still be successful in this match? Jake Bagwell, how you doing? You've got a match later on, Boots and Blood in action. And Ace straight away. Taken down, Sir Dragon. Neon Leon going after even more. Jack Bayou has Mark Caliber up. The twist and neck breaker and straight into the pin. Down for the count, only not even a 1 count. Ace tossed out to the outside there by Sir Dragon. Ethan Moore working over Neon Leon. Arm drag takedown there by Mark Caliber. The pump kick to the face. Taken down Mark and a stiff kick to the ribs by Jack Bagwell. Jack Bagwell, Jack Bayou, god damn it. Round and round the head. Face first into the canvas goes Mark Caliber. A stiff kick to the shin of Sir Dragon. Tosses him into the ring post. Neon Leon with the gut punch to even more. Big right hand block there. Forearm to the face blocked by Neon Leon. Head scissor takedown. And Jack still working over Mark Caliber inside the ring. Dragon Sleeper locked in. There's the elbow shot to the midsection of Ace. Big right hand, back elbows. Working over Ace, taking him over towards the barricades. Jack still working over Mark Caliber inside the ring. Bounced off the ring apron, the security barriers is Ace. As Ethan Moore and Neon Leon are taking this up the ramp. Cravat cutter on the ramp there by Neon. Mark now fighting back on Jack. From behind. Face first into the canvas. Tossed into the steel stairs goes Ace. Jack fighting his way out of the corner. Tossed up. Hurricane Rana take down the pop up there. Back elbow shots. Uppercut there. Sir Dragon tosses Ace into the stairs again. Neon now scooped up on the shoulders of Ethan Moore. Brought over towards the steel stairs. Face first into the steel he goes. Jack shrugged off now by Mark with the double boots to his chest. Sir Dragon with a big penalty kick down the back of Ace. Bringing him up to his feet now. Big knife edge chop. Tossed into the ring goes Neon Leon. Big spear by Jack Bayou. Cuts down Mark Caliber. High above the head now, Mark being paraded around the ring. Ace has Sir Dragon in the corner, but Sir Dragon fights his way out. Jawbreaker there by Mark Caliber. Knife edge chop. Over the top rope goes Jack Bayou. Neon Leon now tossed into the ring. Knife edge chop to the chest. Scooped up now Ace. Hot shot over the top rope. Mark Caliber working over Jack Bayou on the outside. There's a 1 and only a 1 count on Ace. I see a little side bet going on the outside. Chance Nightwalker picking Neon Leon. And Ace being picked by Minerva there for the winner. Ace now has Ethan Moore on his back inside the ring. Going for the leg DDT there. Kick to the midsection by Jack on the outside. Double underhook. Ace being rolled up there. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. Ethan Moore with the elimination on Ace. The champ has been eliminated by by Ethan Moore. Into the corners now. Ethan Moore working over the midsection of Neon Leon and Sir Dragon. Ethan now tosses Neon over to the top rope and lands on the ring apron, forearm to the face. Ethan now stumbling around, kick and a super kick to the jaw, takes down Ethan Moore. Neon has his eyes set on Jack Bayou, it seems. There's a punch to the midsection as he's working over Sir Dragon, going after the wrist now. Neon taking Jack Bayou for a little ride. Springboard single arm monkey flip, taking Jack over. Sir Dragon now for the pin. Drop kick in the chest of Ethan Moore there. Mark Caliber now back into the ring. Knife edge chop across the chest of Neon. Springboard back elbow missing there by Neon as he tried to take out Ethan Moore. Ethan now rolls him up, looking for the calf crusher. But Neon fights his way free. Double knees into the smaller back. Sir Dragon picking up Jack Bayou, but for some reason changes his mind and goes after Neon Leon. Neon now jumping out onto the apron, going up top. Jack Bayou has his eyes on him, knee shot to the face. Pulls him off the top, back breaker. Ethan Moore with a pin on Mark Caliber, 2 and only a 2 count. Folded up, slammed down goes Ethan Moore. Jack Bayou now calling for Ethan to get to his feet. Jack Bayou working over Mark Caliber. Mark Caliber reaching back, pulling the legs from underneath Jack. Mark Caliber, how the match started. That twisting cutter through the air is busted open Mark Caliber, and Jack Bayou now down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2 and the 3. Jack Bayou with the elimination. Neon now has Ethan Moore down and only a 2 count. Jack with a dirty low blow on Sir Dragon, but it's all legal here. A shot to the Gingangulis. And Jack Bayou with another elimination. Is Neon Leon now with that twist and cutter. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Ethan Moore. Neon has his eyes set on Jack. Jack seems to have his eyes on Ethan Moore. Hurricane Rana takedown by Neon, and another Hurricane Rana takedown. Ah, how you doing, you fucking asshole, you big bad bully, you Pete Wall. Rolled up. Down for the pin, the roll up, there's the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count on Ethan Moore. Ethan being brought to his feet by Neon, but Jack Bayou with the club and blow. Rolls him over the cartwheel. Oh, Jack's looking ever so pretty there with these gymnastic-like moves. Stomp down on the tricep of Neon Leon. Jack taken down in the corner, a stomp to the chest. Ethan Moore now, guillotine, leg drop. The calf crusher locked in on Jack Bayou. Ethan Moore has it in place. Jack Bayou reaching out for the ropes, but there's no rope break here. Neon now, back elbow shot to Ethan Moore. Pop up. Gets caught though. Electric chair drop. And Neon rolls to the outside smartly there. Ducked under. Pele kick there by Ethan Moore. Jack Bayou on his back. Knee elbow drops to the knees of Neon Leon by Ethan Moore here. Up, power bomb on the floor delivered to Ethan Moore. Jack Bayou face down, ass up. That's the way Susie likes to. Anyway, you can guess where I was going with that. And torpedoed into the steel post goes Ethan Moore. Ethan now tossed down the side of the ring. Neon focused on him alone, calling for him to get to his feet. Pegman Jack. I didn't say that, you did. Kick to the midsection, but Jack Boyu getting in the way. That rolling cutter again delivered. Neon Leon trying to stomp it out. There's the 2. And no, the kick out on 2 by Ethan Moore. Jack Boyu turns his attention to Neon Leon now. Has him in the corner. Turns him round. Chest first into the turnbuckle. German suplex as he rebounds off. Jack now has Neon where he wants him. Looks to bring him up, but there's the arm drag takedown by Neon Leon. Knife edge chop misses. Knee shot to the midsection. Pump, handle, face buster there. Down into the pin. 1, 2, and a 2 count by Jack. Neon now backing up into the corner. Sees Ethan Moore into the ring. Back elbow shot by Ethan. Busts open Neon underneath that mask. And here comes the Warrior Clash. Face first into the canvas goes Neon, and Neon smartly again rolls to the outside, leaving Jack to be pinned by Ethan Moore down for a 1 count. Ethan now bringing Jack up, knee shot to the face. Jack now backing it up a little bit, backing that ass up, coming in, that rolling cutter again, one more time, taking down Ethan Moore, down for the pin here, 1, 2, and a kick out again on 2. Whipped into the corner. Knife edge shot. No, Ethan Moore caught. Pop up neck breaker there into the pin. Down for the count. 1, 2, and a 2 count by Neon on Ethan Moore. Jack Boyu, what the fuck's he doing? Jack missing whatever the fuck he was trying there. Brought up. Sit neck breaker there by Ethan Moore. Floating Neon Leon all the way over the top there. Jack trying to lay down the big boot. Ethan Moore tosses Neon into the ring. Jack Boyu getting in his way. High kick to Ethan Moore. Sets him up now. A rolling kill switch on the outside. Jack now brings Ethan Moore up, snap jab blocked, big right hand by Ethan Moore, rocking the jaw of Jack Boyu. Jack though grabs him by the scruff of his neck, face first into the ring apron he goes. Neon walking right past Jack, turns his attention to Ethan Moore. Rolled into the ring goes Ethan Moore now. Feck. Neon up on the top rope, perched there, ready and waiting. Elbow drop to Ethan Moore as Jack has the submission hold locked in. But Ethan Moore now fighting his way free. Ethan now again going for that Warrior Clash on Neon Leon. Doesn't go for the pin. Jack Boyu comes in. Arm drag takedown by Jack. Ethan Moore now, you can see that crimson mask flowing down his face. There's the roll through into the neck breaker by Ethan Moore. Looks to bring Jack Boyu up, and a leg swept from underneath him. Brought up to the feet now, leg swept underneath. Jack Boyu bringing him up to his feet. Irish whip over the top rope. Jack landing on the apron there. Big right hand. What's he? What the hell? Out on the apron. Backdrop suplex onto the hardest part of the ring. That wooden metal only covered by a thin layer of vinyl there. There's a stiff kick down the spine. Jack Boyu's back being worked over. The Insaguri taking him down. Big right hand. Ethan Moore now looking for a suplex. No, into that neck breaker again. Up on the feet. Jack tossed into the ring by Ethan Moore. Neon Leon finally getting up to his feet on the outside of the ring. Ethan Moore, what's he looking for here? Can't make up his mind. Neon Leon coming into the ring now. Knee shot to the midsection. Pump handles him up. X-plex down. Ethan Moore pinned now. 1, 2, and again Ethan Moore digging deep and counting out, or kicking out on a 2. Jack Boyu eats a kick to the dick. Neon Leon hammer locks him up. DDT planting Jack Boyu down onto the floor. And Neon Leon now going all the way up top. Turns around. Here we go. Double rotation. Moonsault connects. Down for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Jack Boyu. Jack now brought to his feet again. Neon whips him into the corner. Ethan Moore trying to drop kick, knee shot, and a club and blow across the chest. Kick to the midsection of Ethan Moore. And Neon now has the wrist of Ethan as he walks over to the corner, rolling off the top rope into that single arm drag there. Grabbing hold of the legs of Ethan Moore, shrugged off those Neon Leon. Jack Boyu up to his feet. Big spear cuts Ethan Moore down to size. Jack now tying up Ethan Moore. Rolls him over. Big Dick down there checking for Ethan Moore. You can see the blood flowing from his face, but is Ethan Moore going to dig out? No, he digs deep and rolls Jack Boyu off him. Jack rolls underneath the bottom rope, trying to pull himself up now on the apron. Big spear takes down Jack to the outside. Ethan Moore quick to follow. Neon Leon face down, ass up. Big right hand to the face of Ethan Moore. Irish whip rolls him underneath the bottom rope. Up to his feet though, Jack Boyu dives into the ring. Snap jab catches Ethan Moore there, leans him up against the ropes. Jack now Irish whip, sets him up, springboard into the cutter. Jack Boyu taking down Ethan Moore with a cutter now, dragging him away, or dragging him towards the ropes there. Jack Boyu looking for a dirty pin. There's the one, the two, and it's all legal here. Club and blow over the back of Ethan Moore. Jack Boyu with a kick to the midsection of Neon Leon now. All three men getting involved in the mix. The rolling cutter taking down Jack. And now the pin, but Ethan Moore breaking up the pin there. Spinning back kick. Back elbow shot by Ethan Moore. Running lariat takes Neon down in the corner. Boot to the midsection. And again, Neon draped over the bottom rope. Leg drop over the back of the head. The guillotine leg drop. And Ethan Moore now, again, can't make up his mind which side of the ring he wants to be on. Climbs through the ropes. Bring on Neon up to his feet now. Irish whip into the corner he goes. Knife edge chop light in the chest of Neon up there. Bringing him up to his feet, but there's a jawbreaker. Neon now comes running in. Catches Ethan Moore now. Side headlock. Arm breaker there. Sitting down. Insaguri rocking the brain pan of Ethan Moore now. But Ethan Moore, the drop toe hold counter. Drives Neon Leon down into the canvas. Jack Boyu face down, ass up the way Susie likes to. Hot shot at Ethan Moore there is Neon Leon as he came running in. Neon now grabs a hold of Ethan Moore, whips him into the corner. Big right hand, no, blocked. Tossed into the corner goes Neon Leon. Turned around, do-si-do, round and round we go. Jack Boyu getting in the way, the pump kick to Neon Leon, who now rolls out of the ring. Back between Jack Boyu and Ethan Moore inside the ring. And there it is, the shot to the Gingangoolies. Oh, Jack Boyu, you dirty son of a bitch. Stiff kick down the spine of Ethan Moore now into the pin. There's the one, the two, and the three. Jack Boyu with his third elimination of the match. And it's now down to Jack versus Neon Leon. Neon Leon, oh, he's got his dick in Ethan Moore's face. Oh, that's showing some dominance for you. Neon Leon rubbing salt in the wounds, rubbing his dick all in the face of Ethan Moore. Ugh. Jack now tosses Neon down the side of the ring. Brings him up, rolls him through. Inverted DDT. What the hell? Ethan Moore face down, ass up on his all fours, up on the ring apron there. Kick to the midsection by Neon. Breaks free. There's the arm drag takedown. Snap jab. Big shin kick to the side of the head of Neon Leon. Ethan Moore still on all fours on the ring apron there. Neon bounced off the ring apron. Salty balls. Kick to the midsection by Neon now. Ethan, what the hell? Ethan Moore, what the hell are you doing? Club and blows into the back. Forearms working over Jack Boyu now. Neon has him by the scruff, those dirty dreads. Rolls him underneath the bottom rope. Rolls him up. Drags him out, hangs him over the apron there. Rolling neck breaker to the floor. Neon now has Jack Boyu. Cravat cutter taking him down there. Jack could be in trouble here. He may have got the most eliminations in this match, but it's all about the last man standing. And Neon Leon is looking to be exactly that man. Popped up. Power bomb down there by Jack Bayou. Jack now brings Neon up to his feet again. Scoops him up. Brings him over to the apron. Face first into the apron. Neon now tossed underneath the bottom rope. Jack Bayou rolls him up, looking to get a bit of revenge. There's the chest smashed into the apron there. The knee shot to the side of the head. Up on the ring apron now is Jack, and he's going all the way up top. Neon Leon laid in, waiting. Jack Bayou now. Twisted Bliss. Oh, the knees up from Neon Leon. A big fuck you from Neon as Jack lands on the knees. That back elbow blocked. Jack with the spear cutting Neon down the sides. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Jack now bringing Neon up to his feet again. Great rake of the eyes. The shot to the Gingang Ghoulies, and Neon going to be touching those little furry balls of his, making sure they're still there. Sits him up. Back elbow shot, busts open Jack Bayou. Jack now busted open. Neon sidestepped though by Jack. Forearm into the small of the back. Forearm missing. Running Lariat takes him down in the corner though. Jack now the chokehold locked in on Neon in the corner. Looking to choke the man out. Neon now kick to the midsection. No, that big kick there from Jack Bayou takes him down, and Neon rolls to the outside. Quick back to his feet though is Neon now. Drags the feet. Oh, the kick to the wrist there by Jack Bayou. Jack now rolling out to the outside. Pop up neck breaker by Neon, taking down Jack. And Neon trying to get this crowd behind him. Big spear by Jack Bayou cuts down Neon Leon. Into the ring now, Jack Bayou and Neon Leon. Oh, look at that. Oh, now he's smacking the booty. Jack likes to get kinky with it. And flexing now. Stomp down on the small of the back of Neon. Deadlifting him. He's got him by his little furry balls. Has him up high above his head. Round and round we go. Face first into the canvas goes Neon Leon. And now Jack down for the pin. No, he's going for the armbar. Jack going for the armbar here. And the leg bar for good measure. But Neon breaking free of the hold. Pulls that hand from what looks like Jack's ass. Pump kick sidestep by Neon. Drop kick taking him down. And now Neon flexing it out. Brings Jack up. Pump spinning kick. No. Caught. Leg caught there. Rolling cutter. Rolls over. Jack Bayou looking to finish it here. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. Jack Bayou with 4 eliminations and winning this match here. Here you see the spear to Mark Caliber. The dirty Gingang Ghoulie shot all up in the nuts of Sir Dragon. There's the super kick. So both Minerva and Chance lost that bet. Well, maybe they need another bet. Maybe they need to bet on the next match, which is Manly Dominance versus the Vermilion Covenant. There you have Jack Bayou. What's he going for here? Oh, he's going for his skull. He's going to go skull fuck something. And it ain't Susie the Elf. He's going to go celebrate. But there's your winner of this match. He is Jack Bayou. So Jack Bayou the winner. But as Neon Leon was going to the back, it looks like he's been greeted by someone who wants that Iron Skull belt of his. Let's see who's greeting Neon Leon out the back. One Kyron McAllister, the King of the North, wants to be known as the Iron Skull champion apparently. So King of the North versus versus Neon Leon for the Iron Skull Championship. As soon as this goes down, the next Iron Skull challenge will be available. Women's KO challenges are available as well. So Kyron now going to get up in the face of Neon Leon. There he is, that little ginger cunt. Neon just coming from the match. Here we go. Pop up straight into the Hurricane Rana. Neon taking Kyron down. Knee drop to the face. Working Kyron over. Stiff kick to the ribs to follow up. Neon already been worked over in his match. Now has to defend that Iron Skull title. There's the snapmare takeover. The kick down the spine just seems to have woken Kyron up though. Tosses him down the hallway. Neon falling to the floor. Big right hand to the face. Knee shot. Pump. Handle. Up we go. Face first into the ring. The floor out the back goes Kyron McAllister. Kyron now gets caught by Neon. Grabbed by the back of the head. Dragged down the corridor we go. Where are we going here? Elbow shots to the midsection. Kyron breaking free. Round and tossed. Down the hallway off. Trust you, you little ginger twat, to go into my fucking office. Big right hand, snap jab there by Kyron. Grab Kyron elbow tie, but shrugged off though by Neon Leon. Comes in, pop up, Hurricane Rana drives Kyron into the floor there. Kick to the top of the skull of Neon. Comes in, running lariat, taking him down. Sits him up, raking at the face, trying to rip that mask off. A disrespect here shown by Kyron McAllister. There's the stomp to the back of the head. Oh, what's my chiropractor doing there? I didn't have an appointment today. What the fuck? Steel chair in the hands of McAllister now. Chair shot to the back of Neon Leon. Brings him up to his feet. Grabs him, wind up, the throw into the desk goes Neon, and right into the corner of that desk, into the midsection. Kyron now mounting, rounding down the right hands to the head, and a big stomp to the midsection of Neon, bringing him up to his feet. Big running lariat takes Neon off his feet, and now calling for the end. Stomping down on the midsection. Stomp down to the lower back. Lifts his face up and then rains down the right hands before smashing his floor off that carpet again. Bringing Neon up to his feet. Big right hand, no, blocked. Forearm to the face by Neon. Hurricane Runner takedown, almost hit through him into the table there. And now Neon going to get revenge. A steel chair shot of his own. Dumping the chair down on his chest. Missing with that stomp though. Back elbow shot by Kyron. Kick to the midsection. Grabs him by the wrist. Hammer locks him up. DDT into the floor. Brought up to his feet again though. Big Irish whip. Or tosses him into that fucking desk. Bent him over. What the fuck? Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, hell no. DDT onto my laptop. And Kyron McAllister is your new Iron Skull champion. Little fucking bollocks. I'm going to need a new fucking laptop as well, you little fucking bastard. Congratulations, Kyron McAllister. You've lovely man, you. I'm winning that fucking belt. But now we're going to go into some tag team action. Tag team action underway. So let's see who's coming up next. It's Demented O'Connelly and his tag team partner Nathaniel Parker. The team of Manly Dominance going up against the Vermilion Covens, Victor Mason and Brettick. So here you are, tag team action underway. Brettick and Victor Mason, the Vermilion Coven, taking on Manly Dominance. No, that's not the chick from Miami, Chance. I've just seen your comment. That isn't the chick from Miami. That's my chiropractor. She sorts out my back and my neck. You know? My neck. My back. I lick her... no, I don't lick her pussy in a crack. Anyway, moving on. So, does Minerva want to try again in a bet with Chance on their hair? Manly Dominance versus the Vermilion Coven. Let's see where this leads us to. That was Samael Megiddo that left the company. But here they come, the Manly Man, Demented O'Connolly and Nathaniel Parker, the British Giant, the tag team known as Manly Dominance. Demented sporting his Manly Man attire. You can see on the back of that jacket a logo which is available at teepublic if you visit the link down below. Oi Gemma, watch yourself. But here they come, the tag team known Sean Shamrock. Nice to see a Monster Factory Entertainment bringing you an episode earlier on today. I believed it was Crypt Brand which was on earlier today. Go check out that, man, if you haven't done already. You see Dr. Anus Tickler in the chat as well. Savage Warfare, and earlier on I see a Pete Wall Pillar to Post. Who's your RWO hookup? Go check out those people right there. Okay, all I see is a lot of... Chance, are you hotboxing the arena again? Motherfucker. Legal here. Oh no, it's only this fucker. Here he comes. The tag team of Victor Mason and Brettick. Your Vermilion Coven seem to be coming down separately. What the fuck? Why are the Vermilion Coven coming down separately? What the hell is this all about? Victor Mason, the leader of the Vermilion Coven, takes his goddamn time. So go get yourself a sandwich, go get yourself a drink, go visit the concession stands, all your merch stands, while this fucker gets down to the ring, because goddamn he's gonna milk that shit. The Blood Fiend Victor Mason. Well, I can tell you, Victor Mason stands at 6'1" and he's 240 pounds. Finally down to the fucking ring. Victor Mason has slight control issues. That's why he's wearing that mask. He's not allowed to remove it until competing in a match. Is this tactics here by the Vermilion Coven, trying to put off Manly Dominance by taking their time and getting down to the ring? From one member to the next. Coming out now, standing in at 5 feet 11, 200 and that can't be right. 290 pounds. He is the necromancer himself. Bretic. And we still don't get to see what this fucker looks like. Walking through the shadows, walking through the flames. Bretic making his way down to the ring. There you see Mordred Nightwalker, the host of Eternity Broadcasting Channel, brought you Global Warfare yesterday on Sacrifice Championship Wrestling's pay-per-view. There you see Nathaniel Parker in the background talking shit to the fans, it seems. As Bretic finally makes his way down to the ring. I hope this match lasts half as long as their fucking entrances did. So let's see how this goes. Demented, Victor Mason starting this match off. Big Dick, ring that bell, let's go. Flying forearm straight out the gates by the Manly Man. Taking down Victor Mason and now a stomp to that tricep muscle. The arm being wrenched round. Victor Mason now being brought up. Look, Dragon Sleeper locked in. Demented going for an early submission here. This is for one full pinfall submission only. Jumping Lariat taking down Victor Demented there. Dirty slap across the cheeks of Demented and then the knee drop across the face. Ripping at the face of the Manly Man is Victor Mason. Now he's got the trapezius lock, trying to drive the Manly Man down to the canvas, wearing him down here. Releases the hold and Demented falls to the canvas. No, rolls over, boot to the face of Victor Mason. In step up Insaguri, missing there. Scooped up but slips out the back door. The Manly Man with a club and blow over the back, but there's the back elbow strike by Victor Mason. Turned around now, Victor whipped across the ring into the corner of the Manly Dominance. Tags in Nathaniel Parker, the British Giant. There's the knee drop, the gut buster, and the running knee shot to the side of the head of Victor Mason. The British Giant, the equalizer for Degeneration Flex. Brought up, jawbreaker there by Victor Mason. Kick to the midsection. Cravat, neck breaker, taking him down. Brought out towards the centre of the ring. Victor Mason now dragging Nathaniel Parker over to the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Bretic now into the ring. Sits Nathaniel Parker up and wrenches that neck round, trying to rip the head clean off the neck of the Giant. Elbow drop down on the chest. The Giant yet to really get involved in this match. Brought up to his feet, grabs a hold of the wrist, pull back. Lariat takes Bretic clean off his feet there though. Stomp down on the chest. Now working through the midsection of Bretic. Stomping down on the back of the head. Brought up now. Grabs Bretic by the back of the head. Bretic now being brought over towards the corner of the Manly Dominance. Snapmared over. Stiff kick down the spine. Nathaniel tagging in the Manly Man, stomping down on the leg. And again stomping down on the leg of Bretic. Rolls him over, boot to the face. Sidestep, kick to the legs, trying to chop away at the legs of Bretic. Big right hand sets him up against the ropes, but the back elbow there by Bretic fights away. Whipped across into the corner now of the Vermilion Coven. Going to try and keep him over at the side of the Coven. Holding him in place, double axe handle to the arm, trying to stop him from locking in the dementia lock later on in this match. There's the jawbreaker by Victor Mason. Corkscrew uppercut missing. Victor Mason gets a club and blow over his back and whipped into the corner of the dominance now. Victor though reverses, grabs a hold of Demented, whips him across into the corner of the Vermilion Coven, tags in Breddick. Quick, fast tags here by the Coven. Big backdrop suplex into the neck breaker there, and Breddick now stomping down on Demented. Big right hand sends Demented into the corner. Breddick scoops him up. Snake eyes. Rolls him round. Inverted DDT. Going after the arm now, Demented. Breddick still focusing on that arm, trying to make sure Demented won't be able to lock in Dementia later on in this match. And there's a big stomp to the face, busting open the Manly Man there. A swing and a miss there by the penalty kick from Breddick. Breddick now eats a right hand, no, gets a hold of Demented. Fall away slam into the corner of the Vermilion Coven, cutting him off from his tag team partner. Club and blows over the back of Demented, brings him up to his feet, grabs him by the throat. Here comes the choke slam in the corner. Brings him up to his feet again though. Whipped into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Tags in Victor Mason. Good tag team work here by the Coven. Whipped up, big flapjack there. The double team, and Victor Mason now feeling this. Taking time to gloat over the body of Demented. But it gives Demented the time to get up to his feet. Shoulder block takedown. Knife edge chop across the chest. Big right hand. Trying to work over Victor Mason. The dirty double dipper. The dirty double dipper delivered to Victor Mason there. Dragged away from the corner. Stomping down on the arms of Victor. Wrenching round now. The arm locked in, trying to pop it out of its socket. This pasty white, look at these fucking two pasty fuckers, they make me look tanned. Jesus Christ. Brought up to his feet now, Demented, being set up for the final nail in the coffin. Rolled out though. Victor Mason not finished with him yet. Stomped down to the back of the head. Lays in wait, tries to bring Demented up, but Demented sweeps the leg from underneath of him. Demented now looking to bring Victor Mason up with a rake of the eyes. Corkscrew European uppercut there. Stomp down on the back of Demented, stopping him from getting to Nathaniel Parker. They need to keep Demented away from Nathaniel Parker. Stomp down on the midsection again. Now stomping the arm, trapping that arm in, and a stomp down to the tricep muscle. Victor now laying in wait for Demented to get to his feet. There's the kick to the midsection. Here comes the Blood Moon DDT. In for the pin. There's the one. And for a big man, he can fucking shift. Nathaniel Parker breaking up the pin there. I wouldn't go that far, you little cunt. Victor Mason now playing with that goatee of his, bringing Demented up to his feet. Whips him into the corner, still keeping him away from Nathaniel Parker, but Demented with a big Uranagi out the corner, taking Victor Mason down. And now he's looking to lock in Dementia. Dementia lock in place. Big Dick checking on Victor Mason. Victor being wrenched on. Demented not giving up. Demented thinking about making the tag, and there it is. The Giants in the match. Victor Mason laid out on his back. Demented tagged in. Nathaniel Parker, and he goes straight for the pin. Breddick now caught. Side suplex there by Demented, taking him down. Leaving Victor Mason and Nathaniel Parker just to go at it alone now. Club and blow over the back. Demented dropping down, taking care of Breddick on the outside. Leg swept though from underneath Nathaniel Parker. Parker now laid out on his back. Dirty slap across his chops here off the ropes, knee drop across the face. Bredick now trying to get back to his corner, trying to be there for his partner. Rolled over the back he goes though. Victor Mason now gut stomped by Nathaniel Parker, wrenched up by his midsection, suplexed, rolled through, rubbing his nuts over the back of his head. Brings him up, suplex him again, and there we go again, a little nut slap across the back of Victor's head, and a third gut wrench suplex. Parker too slow though. Bredick now tagged into the match, comes in, big lariat, bounces off that barrel chest. Big right haymaker there, catches Bredick off guard, pops him up face first into the canvas there. Bredick now brought to his feet, ducked under. Big lariat manages to take Nathaniel Parker off his feet, but Parker straight up, brings him up. Jack, no, suplex pile driver. Bredick now brought to his feet, rolls Nathaniel Parker over his back. Victor out on the floor, I believe. Bredick now slitting his own throat, saying this is the end. But there's the elbow shot to the midsection, and then running right through him like a fucking freight train is the Giant. Giant stepping down on the arm again, going after the tricep muscle of Bredick, trying to knock that arm up. Nathaniel now whips Bredick into the corner of the dominance, tags in Demented. What we got here? The assisted lariat in the corner, trapping Bredick between him and that turnbuckle. Demented though almost let Bredick get to his tag team partner. Big Dick down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Runs through him, shoulder block takedown, and a second shoulder block takedown. Takes Bredick off his feet, tossed over the rope, lands on his feet like a fucking cat. Up on the top turnbuckle, double axe handle to the top of the head of Bredick, and Bredick is down. Bredick smartly rolls to the outside though. Demented calls for him to get into the ring, but gets caught by Bredick as he dives back in at his feet. Side backdrop suplex there. Bredick now brings Demented up, scoops him, tosses him into the corner of the coven, into those turnbuckles there. Demented now trying to get out of the corner, trying to get to his tag team partner. Dodges the first kick, dodges the second, and Bredick spitting blood. Scooped up though, scoop slam, taken down by Demented. Demented breaking up, has his leg shot from underneath him now. Bredick brings him up to his feet, grabs him by the throat, and that choke slam backbreaker. Rolled over now. Knee grab, knee smashed off the canvas. Brought up to his feet. Sets him up for a power bomb there, driving him into the canvas as the 1, the 2, and the break up by the Giant. And the Giant then runs through Victor Mason for good measure. And there's that poisonous bile spat over the hands of Bredick now as he looks to bring Demented up, but Demented with that judo-like throw there takes him over his shoulder. Stomp down on that trapezius muscle, they got tricep muscle again. Wrenched round, going after the arm now, folds him up. Stomping on that wrist, keeping him in place, and then a break of the arm there, trying to break the arm of Bredick, stomping down on that wrist. Down for the pin, there's the 1, the 2, and a kick out by Bredick on 2. Demented now stomping down on the back of the head, and again stomping down on the head of Bredick. Wrenches that arm round, folds it up again, brings that wrist over the top, trying to break the wrist now, stomping down. And here comes the Dementia Lock yet again. Bredick in trouble. No, Bredick breaking free. Side headlock there. Bredick now has control. Demented being brought over to the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Tossed into the corner now. Tags in Victor Mason. Double axe handle to the arm. Victor now trying to grab a hold of Demented, but Demented sidestepped him. Whips him into the corner of dominance now. Do-si-do, around we go. Sling blade in that corner, taking down Demented. Stomp down to the midsection. Brings him up, stomp down onto the back. And again, Demented being worked over by Victor Mason. Victor now looks to have Demented in his sights for a blood moon DDT. Rolls over, down for the pin, leg hooked, one, and only a 1 count. Bredick now has Nathaniel Parker up. Somehow manages to get that frame of Nathaniel Parker into a side suplex. Sidestep Demented. Look at the blood flowing from his face now. That's only got to get Demented even more, or Victor Mason even more pumped up, shall I say. The smell of blood in the air. Brought to his feet now, Demented has a hold, tosses Victor Mason into the corner of the Vermilion Coven. What the fuck's that all about? Over we go, no pullback, hip toss. Bredick working over the Giant on the outside. Demented going up top, it seems, all the way up top. Calling for Victor Mason to get to his feet. Through the air, looking for a neck breaker, but just catches a glancing blow, hitting the chest of Victor Mason. Demented now pops up to his feet, grabs a hold of the armbar, locked in on Victor Mason. Victor holding on Big Dick, checking on it. Nope. Victor Mason breaking free, and look at the blood flowing now. Whipped into the corner of Vermilion Coven. Bredick now up. There's the backbreaker, the stomp over the knee. Bredick's cutting off Demented from Nathaniel Parker. Parker now waiting on the edge, wants to get back into this match, sees his partner being worked over. The double team there, and now a stomp to the chest and the knee right across the throat of Demented. Brought up to his feet now, Demented grabbed by the throat, scooped up, big choke slam in the corner of the Vermilion Coven. Bredick too exhausted to go straight away for the pin though. The Vermilion Coven working him over. Bredick just staring at fucking Demented here. Can't make up his mind what to do. Victor Mason trying to give him advice, it seems, but neither man making a move on Demented. Demented, you can see the blood pouring down his face. Is that distracting these two? Scooped up into the tombstone pile driver. Dragged away from the ropes now. Leg hooked. Nathaniel Parker in through the ropes and breaking up the count again on one. Bredick and Victor Mason going to work on Nathaniel Parker there. Big Dick telling Victor Mason to get out of the ring. Bredick now turns his attention back to Demented. Scoops him up. Hot shots him over the top rope. Demented now trying to get to Nathaniel Parker yet again. Stomped down on the back. Demented now wrenching the arm round, taking down Bredick. And now looking to lock in the Dementia lock again. Bredick hold in. He broke out earlier on easily. Will he break out again? Still holding on Big Dick, checking closely. Demented let go. Demented released the hold there. Trying to get to the corner, trying to tag in Nathaniel Parker. The equalizer here. You can see the blood flowing down the face of Demented now. Nathaniel Parker in for the pin. There's the one, the two, and the kick out on two. Victor Mason watched on there as Bredick was down, pinned by Nathaniel Parker. Now he's being brought up, gut wrench suplexed. The giant nuts rolling across the back of the... Brings him up again, another gut wrench suplex. And a third time, here we go again. There's a three. Nathaniel Parker now bringing him up. Flips him over. Dominator delivered to Bredick. Bredick now brought to his feet again, being manhandled here by the giant. Bear hug, center of the ring. Working over those ribs now. Can Breddick hold on? No, he can't. Breddick taps out to the Giant's hug. The Giant defeating Breddick of the Vermilion Coven with the bear hug there. Here you see the highlights. Demented in the corner of the Vermilion Coven being choke slammed down. The final nail in the coffin. The Blood Moon DDT. The Dementia lock on Victor Mason, not enough. Here you see the running lariat taking Nathaniel Parker off his feet. But your winner of this match, Nathaniel Parker, Demented O'Connelly, the team known as Manly Dominance. But it seems we need to skip out back because Anne Bonny has got to defend her women's KO title. So Anne Bonny having to defend her title against Aradia. Aradia not in action later on tonight. Going after Anne Bonny, it seems, wanting that women's KO belt. Here we go, let's see what happens here. Aradia versus Anne Bonny. There you see the chant of Ruthless Forever, Forever Ruthless by Minerva for her stablemate Anne Bonny. Aradia, no degeneration flex to be seen, cheering her on. All up in the face. Not many women look eye to eye with Aradia, but Anne Bonny straight in with a headbutt. Titty slap there by Aradia. Double underhook. Face first into the floor goes Anne Bonny. And now takes a boot to the head. And again from Aradia, rolling her over. Stiff kick down the spine, but that just seems to have woken her Anne Bonny up. High kick there. Sidestep, chopping away at the legs of Aradia. Here is Anne Bonny. Comes in, twisting cutter there, taking down Aradia. Aradia now brought to her feet again. Anne Bonny grabs her by the scruff of the neck and by that little red head of hers. But Aradia breaking free with the elbow shots to the midsection. Kick to the midsection there by Anne Bonny, breaking free of Aradia's grip. Back and forth between these two, neither woman getting real advantage early on. As Anne Bonny loses grip again because Aradia's fighting back with those elbow shots. Sidestep, face first into the speaker box goes Anne Bonny. Aradia now brings her up to her feet. Grab by the back of the head now. Drag down the side, down the corridor. Where are we going? Elbow shots by Anne Bonny, breaking free of the hold. And again, working over the midsection. Grab by the back of the head. Aradia now being dragged down the hallway. Elbow shots by Aradia. Jesus Christ, women, get your fucking act together. Beat the shit out of each other like you're supposed to be. This isn't time for fucking grab ass. You can do that after the fucking thing if you want to in the locker room. I don't give a fuck. Just beat the living shit out of each other. Don't tickle each other with these elbow shots. God damn. Tossed into the fucking roller shutter goes Aradia. Aradia bouncing off shoulder first. Grabs a hold of Anne Bonny and here we go again. Tickle fight. Down towards the car park. Tossed is Anne Bonny now. Aradia obviously has a plan in mind, it seems. Grabs a hold, no jawbreaker by Anne. And now scoops up. Throws Aradia back towards that roller shutter door again. But Aradia falls to the floor. And there goes the reporter. And oh, there goes some random indie guy. Dark matches earlier on. Anne Bonny now has Aradia up. Rolling neck breaker. Grabs a hold of the wrist. Step through, single arm, monkey flip, tosses her towards that fire extinguisher. Stiff kick to the spine, swing and a miss there. Forearm across the back of Anne Bonny. Grabs her by the back of the head again now. And here we go again. And Bonnie being walked around the backstage area by Aradia. Aradia and Bonnie just go fucking hold hands and fuck off and leave the title belt behind. Into the door goes Bonnie. Aradia, back elbow shot by Aradia and runs right through Bonnie now. Looks to bring her up, but there's a jawbreaker by Anne, breaking free of the grip. Collar and elbow type shrug to the floor, goes Bonnie, but straight back up on her feet. And again by Aradia. Heading towards the car park, and again Bonnie breaks free of the hold. And now grabs a hold of Aradia and brings her back towards the roller shutter door. Here we go, elbow shots into the midsection yet again. Aradia now gets the freedom, but blocked. Kick to the midsection by Bonnie. Tossed into the wall she goes again, shoulder first. And eats a big right hand. Sidesteps the second one. Kick to the calf of Aradia. And again, sidestepping the advances of Aradia. Big right hand. Grabs her. Pops her up. Big Uranagi slam there. Not enough. Shoulder block takedown by Aradia. Aradia now backs it up. Rolling senton. Putting all that body weight through the midsection of Bonnie. Now smashing her head off the floor. And now being brought up to her feet. Arm drag takedown by Bonnie though. Takes Aradia over the top. They'll wind up the throw. Face first into the door. Falling to the floor goes Aradia. And Bonnie now laying in wait. Kick to the midsection. Sets her up for the ride of the high seas. Here we go. Aradia face first into the floor. And there you have it. And Bonnie victorious and successfully defending the women's KO belt. But next up we have a super heavyweight clash. The next matchup is between Mr. U-Taker and Hoss. Women's KO challenges are open now. Let's go. So the second challenge for women's KO matches are open. Get your challenge in now if you want to take a shot at Bonnie. But next up now is Mr. U-Taker versus Hoss in a one-on-one match. So let's see who you got. Are you backing Mr. U-Taker or are you backing Hoss, the UK Three Lions Wrestling Super Heavyweight Champion? See the King of the North encouraging Gemma McAllister to go after Bonnie. What's your fucking game? But coming out now, this match is scheduled for one fall, pinfall or submission, whichever way you want to take it. But standing in at 7 feet tall, 321 pounds, from the other side of darkness, he is Mr. U-Taker. Mr. U-Taker up next. We're halfway through the scheduled plan of tonight's show. We have 2 more tag matches and a 3-way match between Susie Cassie and Mrs. U-Taker to go. We're still to see where the KO belt and the Iron Skull belt lands come the end of this show as we head towards UKWF. Utaker now climbs the steps, those 3 steps, towards the battleground here in Three Lions Wrestling. For fuck's sake. Still being escorted down to the ring by police. He must have brought them over himself, because that ain't UK police, that's American police. What the fuck? I'm paying this cunt too much. He stands at 7'4" tall, 340 pounds. He is the Three Lions Wrestling Super Heavyweight Champion, Hoss. Hoss defending his belt at the pay-per-view. Your guess is as good as mine, Gemma. Who knows, but Hoss here is your champion of the Super Heavyweight division of Three Lions Wrestling. There's no denying this man. He says that he's going to plan to hold this belt all the way until the end of the season. All the way through to Vendetta. Can he accomplish that now? Or are one of these men in his division going to step up and lay this man out? Can Mr. Utaker start laying claim to that prize? Can he start making a name for himself here as he goes up against the champ? Hoss straight out with a jumping knee strike though. Taken down Mr. Utaker. Hoss working over Utaker. Grabs him now from behind, packages him up, wears him like a backpack. Face first into the fucking canvas goes Mr. Utaker. Utaker now rolled over, grabbed by the leg. Locking him up in a figure 4. Mr. Utaker reaching for the ropes. Rolling over Big Dick, keeping a close eye. Mr. Utaker with a right hand to the knee and a right hand to the jaw. You can see the effects on that knee though as he limped up. Big right hand has Hoss in the corner. Turns him round, face first into the turnbuckle he goes. Scooped up now. Snake eyes in the corner. Stomp down on the midsection. Mr. Utaker backs it up. And a big curb stomp down on their head. Stomping down, brought up to his feet. Wink of the eyes there. Big running lariat. Up on the top rope. Hoss flying through the air. Double axe handle to the head of Mr. Utaker on the floor on the outside. Utaker now brought to his feet, the hook missing there. Hoss got his range all wrong there. Brings over, face first, kissing the apron. There goes Mr. Utaker's head. Falling to the floor. Scooped up, rolled over. Knee shots to the face of Mr. Utaker. Grabs him by the wrist and a final knee shot, rolling him over. Stomping down to the chest. Utaker now brought to his feet. Grabbed and tossed down the side of the ring here. Hoss raising his arms like he's already won this match. Mr. Utaker laid out on his back still. We're up to a count of 8 here. Double forearm across the back. Combination strikes. Mr. Utaker catches the wrist. Big right hand and Utaker dives underneath the bottom rope. Breaking the count on 8. Utaker now has a hold of Hoss. DDT planting Hoss Head first into the canvas there. Looks to bring him up, but Hoss shoots the legs from underneath Utaker. Utaker now forearm across his face. Down for the pin was Hoss. Only a 1 count. But disrespect there shown by Hoss with such a lazy pin. Lifted up for a choke slam, but no. Mr. Utaker breaks free with the elbow shots. Bringing Hoss up, brain buster. Wrenching back now with that dragon sleeper too close to the rope, so the bottom foot underneath the rope. Big Dick telling him to break the hold. There's the knee shot to the side of the head. Stomp down on the midsection and again working him over. Stomping down on the lower back. Boots to the side of the face. Hoss now tossed down face first into the mat. Hammer locking him up. Wrenching back on the wrist now. Double knees into the small of the back and Utaker rolls through. Mr. Utaker now bringing Hoss up. No, Hoss rolls him over his back. Looks jumping senton there, diving all that body weight, 340 odd pounds I believe, over the body of Mr. Utaker. Double choke hold, dropping Hoss down, and Mr. Utaker now calling for the dark spirits to guide him here. There's the boot to the face by Hoss. Hoss though picks Utaker up, flatlines him with that high angle flatliner there. Dusting off his knuckles on his chest before raising the arm. Club and blow misses Utaker, rolling out of the way. All whipped into the corner. Oi oi, it's Griffith Davian. Scooped up. Mr. Utaker now. There's the snake eyes. The big boot. Off the ropes. Leg drop across the throat. Mr. Demented. Scroll back just a little while and you would have seen your tag team match against the Vermilion Coven. Picked up. Big choke slam there by Mr. Utaker to Hoss. Down for the pin, hook in the leg. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2 by the champ. Stomp down on the midsection. Now Mr. Utaker bringing the head up, face first into the canvas again. Mr. Utaker laying in wait for Hoss as he slowly gets up. Scoops him up here. Pile driver, folds the arms up, but the size and frame of Hoss is surely too big foot underneath the bottom rope, having to break the pin there. Now Mr. Utaker dusting those knuckles off, raising the arm into the air, bringing Hoss up to his feet. Tossed away is Mr. Utaker, spinning back fist by Hoss. Snap jab there, Hoss now bringing him up. Tossing him up into the air for a suplex into the backbreaker over the knees there. Grabs hold of the boots, but there's a boot to the face of Hoss. Wrist lock. Now trying to break the arm of Mr. Utaker. Mr. Utaker breaks free with a kick to the midsection. Leg shot from underneath him. Raining down the hammer fist to the head of Mr. Utaker. Mr. Utaker told to back away from Hoss. As Big Dick checked on him there. Utaker now rolls Hoss over. Reaches up, brings him back up, face first, busting Hoss open on the canvas now with that boot between the shoulder blades. Stomping down. Wrenching that neck round of Hoss. Mr. Utaker trying to rip that head clean off the neck. Shoulder block takedown though by Hoss. Hoss now jumping senton. 340 pounds crashing down on the midsection. Driving the air out of those lungs. Hoss now sits Mr. Utaker up. Brings him up. Inverted DDT there. Stomp down on the midsection again. Hoss now looking to lock in the Colossus clutch. Wrenching back on the head. But Mr. Utaker breaking free of the hold, reaching back, grabbing those ankles, pulling from underneath Hoss, sending him flying forward. But there's the back elbow shot, jumping knee shot, missing there. But that one doesn't. That knee shot catches Mr. Utaker. Utaker sat in the corner. Hoss now walking in. Boot to the chest. Blocked there by Mr. Utaker with a second boot knot. Utaker now collapses at the feet of Hoss. Hoss now laying in wait as Utaker slowly gets up. Double chokehold, slamming him down with a power bomb there. Hoss now rolls over Utaker. 1, 2, and the shoulder up on 2 by Utaker. Hoss unimpressed. Thought that was enough to put him away. Shaking his head there. Gut wrench powerbomb taken down Mr. Utaker. Utaker brought to his feet again. Dropping the booty over the back of the head, and Utaker rolling to the outside, keeping himself safe. Rolls back into the ring now. Mr. Utaker gets Hoss. Rolls him face first into the canvas. Brings him up to his feet. Grabs him by the throat. Hoss could be in trouble here because there's the choke slam taking him down. Hoss now dragged away from the ropes. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Utaker pinning the champ here. Sending a message. But here's the highlights of the match. Hoss down for the pin, unsuccessful. Here's the choke slam on Hoss by Mr. Utaker. Scooped him up. Tombstone pile driver, not enough. There you see those hammer fists raining down on the head of Hoss. Here the two-handed choke power bomb there from Hoss, but it's not enough. The winner of this match is Mr. Utaker. Congratulations, Mr. Utaker, on the victory. But it seems like that little ginger tosser has got himself in a little bit of bother by picking up the Iron Skull Championship. There's your winner, Mr. Utaker. But we're going to move on to what seems to be going on out back, as the little ginger cunt has got himself in trouble here. One Mordrin Nightwalker going after the Iron Skull Championship. Mordrin walking away with just the trios titles, unable to pick up the tag team or the UK weight division titles. So now he's going after the Iron Skull Championship, held by that little ginger cunt. I mean, that lovely man known as Kyron McAllister. That King of the North is your Iron Skull champion. Turned around, big right hand to the jaw of Mordrin Nightwalker, and again rocking the jaw. Big right hand fired back by Mordrin. Here we go. Kyron now grabs him up, necktie, DDT. Stomping down on the chest. Stomping again down on Mordrin. Mordrin not able to move off the floor as Kyron stomping a hole in him, it seems. Strange move for Mordrin, deciding to go for the Iron Skull title, considering he's up next in the tag team match. But it might pay off for him here. There's the running bulldog by Kyron in the hallway. Look, Kyron elbow type, broken free by Mordrin. Mordrin now tosses Kyron down the hallway, falling to the floor. He goes between those crates. Stiff kick between the ribs of Kyron McAllister now. Kyron brought to his feet, kick to the midsection. One knee to the face. Trying to rock the brain pan of Kyron here. The wind up, the throw, down the hallway goes, shoulder first into that crate. Back elbow shot though by Kyron. Fireman's carry takedown by Mordrin. Mordrin now comes in, running in with a Lufez press. Raining down those right hands to the head of Kyron. Looks to bring him up to his feet now. Sidestepped, kick to the hamstrings, trying to knot that leg up, and Mordrin Nightwalker, collar and elbow type, shrugged off though by Mordrin. Mordrin again looks to bring him up to his feet. Tosses him down the hallway again. Kyron stops himself though this time. Has him up on his shoulders. Mordrin eats the gut buster. Up to his feet again. Mordrin brought up by Kyron though. Mordrin with the back elbow shot, breaking free of the hold of Kyron. Comes running in, running bulldog. Kyron now brought to his feet by Mordrin. Grabbed by the back of the head. Where are we going? Down the hallway towards that crate. No, we're going further. Toss, no. Kyron breaking free. Elbow shots into the midsection of Mordrin Nightwalker. The wind up, the throw, and bounced off the wall he goes. Mordrin now being stomped on by Kyron. Brings him up, rains down the left hand to the side of the head before smashing his face off the floor again. Stomping to the small of the back, going after the arm of Mordrin Nightwalker. Where's Kyron going? He's going up top. He's climbing on top of that crate, calling for Mordrin to get to his feet. What's he looking for here? Double axe handle to the back. Mordrin feeling that, so's Kyron. You can see him holding that knee. Mordrin scrambling to get up to his feet. Kyron grabs him by the boot, eats the boot to the face, pays for that one though. Mordrin grabs a hold of Kyron, tosses him down the hallway towards the reporter. Brought up to his feet now, Kyron eats a code breaker, and we know what comes next after the code breaker. Mordrin's going to look for a night walk to finish things here. Kick to the midsection, sets him up. This could be the end of Kyron's reign as the Iron Skull champion. Brain buster, and there you have it, Mordrin Nightwalker, your new Iron Skull champion. Unlucky, a ginger cunt. There you have it, Boots and Blood up next in tag team action. So Mordrin Nightwalker's going to take that belt straight out to the ring with him. Jake Bagwell, the man tapping out, costing them their shot at the titles, or laying claim at the titles. So there's Atrocity and his partner, Pyro. Let's go. Boots and Blood versus Brutal Burn. So take your pick here. Which team are you going with? You're going with Boots and Blood, or you're going with Brutal Burn for the victory here? Few words exchanged between Gemma and Mrs. Utaker over Mordrin Nightwalker. Interesting. What the fuck was Dante speaking there? Can I get a translator for that, please? He can whoop ass anytime, anywhere. Believe me, I've seen it and I will continue to see it happen. Ooh. And here they come. 2/3 of the Trios champion, the End of Days. And the new Iron Skull champion, Mordrin Nightwalker, the team known as Boots and Blood. Oh, okay. And here comes their opponents. At a combined weight of 566 pounds. Atrocity, Pyro, the team known as Brutal Burn. Atrocity and Pyro with the weight advantage here in this match. Boots and Blood only at 516 pounds. Mordrin and Jake both outweighed by Pyro. By Atrocity. Pyro outweighing Mordrin Nightwalker, but Jake Bagwell heavier than him. How much is this all going to play into the match? We'll find out soon enough. Here we go, Mordrin and Atrocity locking up for the start of the match. Dropping him down straight away into the pin. There's a 1 and only a 1 count. Mordrin warmed up, it seems, from Kyron earlier on, just before this match. Atrocity rolling out of the way, big boot to the face. Stomping down on the knee of Mordrin Nightwalker, bringing him up. But there's the wrist grab, shoulder block takedown. Stomping down on the back. Bringing Mordrin now, grabs him by the wrist, arm breaker delivered by Atrocity, whipped into the corner. Atrocity just letting Mordrin walk out their corner. A brutal burn there. Grabs him, STO takedown. Brings him up to his feet. Whipped into the corner he goes. Mordrin Nightwalker now, boot to the face, breaking out, forearm across the back. Snapmare takedown. Stiff kick down the spine of Atrocity. Seems to have woken him up. Brings him up to his feet. Well, whipped into the corner goes Mordrin. Brutal burn tagged in now. What we got here? Tossed out the corner. Scooped up. Off the ropes goes Pyro. Big boot to the head. Sidewalk slam. Taken down Mordrin. Pyro now watching as Mordrin crawls for his feet. Trapezius claw locked in by Pyro. Big Dick keeping a close eye on Mordrin, making sure he doesn't want to give up. Dropped on the back of his head here. Pyro now rolling Mordrin over. Knee first into the canvas. Heavy knee shot there, trying to take the knees of the old man. There's the shoulder block takedown. Stomping down on the midsection. Wrenching back on the head. Rolling through now. Pyro locked in and in trouble. No, Pyro rolls out. Rolls over the top, stiff kick down the spine of Mordrin Nightwalker. Kick to the midsection. Pyro club and blow and a knee shot to the side of the head. Mordrin again crawling at the feet of Pyro, trying to get up to him, trying to get to his partner Jake Bagwell. Brutal Burn done a good job so far of keeping Mordrin away from Jake, knowing he's already gone through a matchup earlier on. Stomping down onto the midsection. And Pyro now bringing Mordrin up, with Mordrin with the arm drag takedown on Pyro. Has him on his knees, brings him up to his feet, wrenching that arm, trying to pull it out of socket. Rolling round, looking to bust him down, bouncing the back of his head off the canvas. Mordrin now has Pyro up to his feet. Big Irish whip into the corner of Boots and Blood. Tagged in now is Jake Bagwell. The body, the natural, the enforcer, whatever you want to call him. The leg lock and a stomp to the knee of Pyro there. Trying to work over the leg of the big man. Stomping down. Jake Bagwell going to work on the body parts again. Stomping all over the body of Pyro, working him over. Brought up to his feet. Wrenching round on the neck Can someone, like, get a translation for Dante again, please? Neck breaker. If that's what you want to call him, Griff, you called him that. I'm not going to ask how you know that he's a crotch sniffer. I'm sure, well, I'm not going to ask any more questions. What your personal habits are and what you tell Miss Jones is another story. Atrocity now, big boot to Jake Bagwell, taking him off his feet, going to work on the arm, stomping down, missing. Back elbow shot, missing. Jake Bagwell scooping him up. Ah, yeah, of course it is, Griff. Yeah. That's your story and you're sticking to it, eh? Big Dick checking on Atrocity, making sure he doesn't want to give up, but he's trying to fight his way free here. Big right left hand, rocking the jaw of Jake Bagwell, breaking free, and a big boot taking Jake off his feet again. Jake dodging out of the way of the stomp. Off the ropes goes Jake, tossed over, rolling backdrop over the back of Atrocity there. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Atrocity being folded up by Jake Bagwell. Rolled over. Leg strength shown there by Atrocity. But Jake Bagwell has him in the corner. Jumping lariat rolls Atrocity out there. Centre of the ring now. Stepping through. Texas Cloverleaf locked in. But again, Atrocity showing that leg strength. Pulling through. Rolling him over. Atrocity now whipping Jake into the corner, running lariat, tosses him down to the ring mat, brings him back up to his feet, kick to the midsection. Face first into the canvas goes Jake Bagwell. Mordred Nightwalker's got to be wary, knowing Jake was the man that cost him the title earlier on at the pay-per-view. Here, pop up. Off the ropes, caught in mid-air. Lariat taking him down into the suplex. And Pyro down for the pin. There's the one. And Mordred Nightwalker breaking up the pin. Pyro, though, grabs a hold of Mordred, lifts him up, tosses him over his shoulder like yesterday's garbage, and throws him across the ring. Rolled over the back goes Pyro. Atrocity now. Pyro having his neck cranked, trying to rip the head off his Jake Bagwell. Dumped down on the back of his head. Pyro now brought up to his feet. Scooped up. And here comes the 69 stretch. But not giving up. Breaking free. Pyro boots to the face of Jake Bagwell. Grabs a hold. Scoops him up. Hip breaker. Jake now trying to get to his corner, makes the hot tag to Mordred, and Mordred Nightwalker's now in the match, but gets run straight through by Pyro. Pyro in the corner, getting himself all fired up. Mordred still on his back. Trapezius claw locked in. Big Dick keeping a close eye. Dumping him down on the back. Mordred now being brought to his feet by Pyro. Pyro whips him into the corner, face first into the turnbuckle, back elbow shot, and Pyro's busted open. There's the backdrop suplex, holding the waist control is Mordred though, into the German suplex. Still holding on, brings him up, suplexes him over. Pyro now trying to make it, and Atrocity's tagged in. Mordred took his eye off the ball there. Big running lariat runs through Atrocity, and a second taking him down. Side leg drop kick takes Atrocity off his feet, and Atrocity rolls to the floor, joining his partner, and both members of Brutal Burn are on the floor. What the hell? Big right hand, no, snap jab there by Mordred. Mordred now whips Atrocity through the ropes. Pyro in the way it seemed. Mordred now smashing the chest of Atrocity off the ring apron. Over the top rope goes Mordred. Dragged away from the ropes here. Forearm across the face. Disrespectful pin shown by Mordred here. And he gets kicked out on two. Okay, is that what you said, Pete? Cool. That's a lot of words just for cool. Jesus. Face first into the canvas goes Mordred Nightwalker, now stomping down on his back. Looking to bring him up, but grabs a hold of the wrist. Face first into the canvas goes Atrocity yet again. Atrocity now whipped into the corner of Boots and Blood. Mordred now staring at Atrocity in the corner. Pile up the Nightwalk locked in as the 1, the 2 and the 3. Mordred Nightwalker picking up the victory of Atrocity with the Nightwalk in the corner of Boots and Blood. But there you see the boots in the chest of Jake Bagwell breaking free of that Texas Cloverleaf. Here's Atrocity making Jake kiss the canvas the hard way. The double team work here by Brutal Burn. That lariat with the suplex of eye. There's the 69 stretch failing. And for some reason we need to see Mordred climb over the top rope. I suppose it's showing athleticism from an old man. Fair enough. I suppose we better let him have it. But your winners of this match, Jake Bagwell, Mordred Nightwalker, Boots and Blood. Congratulations, Boots and Blood. We're going to let them get out the back now while we get set up for our next match, which is another women's tag team match. But apparently we're not, because Mordred walking backstage has got caught. Being confronted by the Bully himself. The Bully taking on 2 men at the pay-per-view, securing his place in the main event. Got down to the final 2, but couldn't get the job done. That Iron Skull Championship up for grabs. Mordred Nightwalker, Pete Wall. The Bully is going for gold. Here we go, big right hand by Mordred. Pete with a knife edge chop across the chest, diving corkscrew takedown. Pete now bringing Mordred up, grabs a hold of the wrist. Necktie into the neck breaker. Stomping down, Mordred now being gut wrenched up. Power bomb down. Well, if Flex Pack could get in time before either of these 2 men did, he would have been involved, but unfortunately he was a little bit slow. There's the elbow shots to the midsection of Pete Wall by Mordred. Turn around, toss down the hallway he goes. Falling to the floor is Pete Wall. Big right hand. Mordred now looks for that uppercut into the midsection, but Pete Wall grabs him by the scruff of his neck straight away, tossing him towards that table. Yes, I did. Did I stutter? Mordred now being dragged towards the car park, but Mordred having other ideas, trying to break free of the hold of Pete Wall. Tossing him back towards... no problem. Back elbow shot by Mordred. Pete Wall grabbing a hold of Mordred, and again, oh, here we go again. Why don't you ask him? There's the elbow shot. to the midsection of Pete Wall, breaking free of his hold around the neck of Mordrin. But Pete now with an elbow shot of his own to the face of Mordrin. Comes running in, big lariat, takes Mordrin off his feet. Brings him up again. Tosses him into those crates. As we head out towards the parking lot here, Mordrin slips out the back. Stiff kick to the back of the calf. Spun around. Tossed into the table goes Pete Wall, bouncing off that midsection. Flatliner there, face first into the floor goes Pete. Stiff kick to the ribs missing. The wind up, the throw into those crates, bouncing him towards. Where are we going here? Turn around, no. Back elbow shot by Mordrin. Mordrin coming in, shotgun, drop kick, missing, sidestep by Pete Wall. Pete missing with that club and blow somehow. Jesus Christ. Has he got something in his eye? Straight into the corner of that table. Mordrin with a diving crossbody missing. Boot to the side of the head. Pete now stiff kick down the spine of Mordrin, bringing him up to his feet. Bear paw there, catching Mordrin by the side of the head. Where are we going now? Tossed down, falling to the floor. Stomping to the midsection. Up, gut, wrench. Sit down, power bomb. And Pete now bringing out the toys. The steel chair to the legs. Pete's getting fired up, ready to go. Stomping down on the ankle, missing. Pete breaking free, elbow shot to the face of Mordrin Nightwalker. Tossed down towards the shutter door. Pete, what the hell's Pete doing? Just laying in wait, it seemed. Oh, he's getting fired up. It looked like he had a fart. He just farted. Pete will just shit himself. Thrown towards the table, midsection into that table, and Pete falling to the floor. Brought up to his feet now. Grab by the wrist. Into the German suplex. Still holding on to that weight. Second German suplex. On the floor here. That brain pan of Pete's got to be ringing now. There you can see him holding that head. Mordrin bringing him up. Here comes the code breaker. Nope. The wind up, the throw, and down towards catering we go. Mordrin now trying to get himself fired up. Pete Wall holding that lower back. Back elbow shot. Pete comes running in, bare claw again. Shoots for legs from underneath him. Gets the full mount. Now raining down those palm strikes to the top of the dome. Pete laying in wait as Mordrin gets up to his feet. Rolls him round into the neck breaker. And there you have it. Pete Wall has taken the belt from Mordrin Nightwalker. And there you have it. The Bully is your new Iron Skull champion. As we're going to move into... Let's make this a tag team war. So, the Beautiful Tragedy. Sadie Gibbs and Amber Young going up against the Hellcats, which is Cougar Knight, oh shit, and Bubs. Pete Wall, the bully of Nightwalkers, it seems. I said Beautiful Tragedy. Tragedy. Motherfucker. So here you are, Sadie Gibbs and Amber Young, Brandon Ace's worst nightmare. His 2 ex-girlfriends apparently his left and his right hand, he just named them after them, working together, going up against the newly formed Hellcats of Cougar Knight and Bubs. 2 ladies that know each other very well. So can D-Generation Flex's women's tag team, Sadie Gibbs and Amber Young, keep the momentum going for D-Generation Flex? Or will the Hellcats get off to a wonderful start here and picking up some points, moving them up the women's tag team division? Oof, oof, Minerva, shots fired. So here they come, the tag team of Amber Young and Sadie Grace, should I say. Beautiful tragedy. £330 combined. And there we are. And here come their opponents, the tag team of Cougar, Knight and Bubs. A combined weight of 268 pounds. They are the Hellcats. Here we go, tag team war, elimination rules, pinfall, submission or knockout. Out of Ace's league. Here we go, stomped down by Amber, missing Bubs with a forearm to the face. Amber Young though grabs a hold, snap suplex, holding on, rolling them hips. Sadie with that rolling Samoan drop into the pin. Early pins here by both Amber Young and Sadie Grace. There's the bridge for the pin. Sadie laying in the way of Cougar, but eventually busting through and breaking up the pin there. Stiff kick to the head. Sadie now brought to her feet. Big European uppercut by Cougar. Cougar now drapes her over the middle rope as Amber super kicks the jaw of Bubs clean off. There's a knee shot to the face of Sadie. Jawbreaker by Bubs, and Bubs with a spear. Cutting down Amber Young as Cougar flies through the air with a leg drop, eating nothing but empty canvas. That booty drop didn't work for her. Sadie with the gut wrench suplex there as Bubs works over the arm of Amber Young. Arm drag takedown by Amber now. Sadie working over Cougar Knight with those gut wrench suplex. The high kick from Amber grabs Bubs by the hair. Inverted DDT, no, into the stunner. Sadie Grace working over Cougar Knight with his gut wrenches. The roll up by Bubs there on Amber Young. Big right hand kick to the midsection by Sadie on Bubs. The rolling neck breaker. Amber now into the DDT on Cougar Knight. and beautiful tragedy and total control of this match, it seems. Cougar with a nip up, big run, and Lariat takes Amber off her feet, but Sadie takes Bubs down as well. Shooting star press there by Sadie on Bubs. Bubs now being brought to her feet. Big European uppercut as Amber's being locked up on the ring mat here. Arm being folded up. Double knees into the small of the back of Amber Young. Sadie now grabbed by the back of the head, face first into the ring apron she goes. Amber Young, where's Amber going? Knife edge chop across the titties, big knee shot into the midsection of Bubs. Hurricane Runner take down Amber Young up, calling for Cougar to get up to her feet. Flying through the air, looking for the neck breaker, missing. Stiff kick down the spine. Bubs has a hold of Sadie, snap suplex on the outside into the pin on the inside of the ring. There's a one and only a one count. Big Dick needs to get out, but he can't. Big Dick couldn't get it out in time. Stiff kick down the spine of Amber Young. Amber now pop up. Hurricane Runner takes Cougar Knight over as Sadie's bounced off the ring post there. Forearm to the face by Amber. Amber has Cougar up on her shoulders, drops her down. Roundhouse kick, and there's the elbow shot to the head of Sadie. Sadie now rolls into the ring as Amber with the mount raining down the right hands. And now the elbows to the head of Cougar Knight. As Bubs on the apron, looks for a fist to Sadie, missing. Rolls through, double underhook into the suplex. Amber Young laying in wait for Cougar Knight. There's the double underhook into the pile driver. And there's an elimination for beautiful tragedy on Cougar Knight. So it's now 2-on-1. Bubs has got it all to do here as she's running through Sadie Grace now. Side leg drop kick. Amber Young has her in her sights. What the fuck are these two ladies doing? Just staring each other down. Amber laying in wait, just letting Bubs go to the outside. Knife edge chop, no. Dropped under German suplex by Bubs. Bubs now brought to her feet. Caught by Amber Young. Snap suplex on the floor. Rolling them hips. Second suplex. Again, rolling their hips. And a third suplex. Where the hell's fucking Big Dick gone? Where's my referee gone? There he is. He was checking. He was trying to get Cougar's number. That's what he did. Cougar was trying to slide into the DMs and show her the big dick. There's the right hand. Sadie from behind as Bubs was picking up Amber. High angled suplex into the pin. Down for the count. There's the one and only a one count. Knife edge chop across the titties of Bubs. Bubs getting titty slapped. Double teamed here. Rolled into the ring now. Sadie and Amber quick to follow. And Sadie just strutting it. Giving it a big woo. There's the forearms. And the second forearm's taking down Bubs. Sling blade takes her off her feet. Amber now lays in wait. Bringing her up. Oh no, Bubs slips out the back door. Forces Amber away. Grabs a hold of Amber, but Sadie breaks up the hold. Running lariat takes her off her feet. And a second stiff lariat there, ducks under Bubs' attempt. Jumping lariat takes Bubs down. Bubs now brought to her feet. Kick to the midsection, and Sadie now rolls from behind. Here we go. Over the top. Natural selection. And Amber Young picking up the scraps for the pin. There's the one, the two, and the three. And beautiful tragedy with the victory here over the Hellcats. There's that roundhouse to the head of Cougar Knight. The double underhook into that sit down pile driver that put the lights out on Cougar. Here on the outside you see the German suplex delivered to Sadie Grace. There's the suplexes delivered with the bridge, but Big Dick was too busy trying to slide into Cougar's pants, trying to slide over a number so he could slide into those DMs with pics of the Big Dick. There you go, down for the pin. Too slow for the pin. And here you are, your winners of this match. Keeping D-Generation Flex's momentum going here was beautiful tragedy. But there you have it. Congratulations, Beautiful Tragedy, on the victory. But we're going to go into a for fuck's sake. How did I know this was going to fucking happen? Caleb James got a sniff, but Pete Wall was here, and even so, but he's now the Iron Skull champion, and he's coming straight for him. There you go. Caleb going after Pete Wall. Before we get to our final match, a triple threat between Susie, Cassie and Mrs. Utaker. But here we go. Caleb spins Pete Wall round. Got a bone to pick with you, motherfucker. Big right hand. The bully fires back. And now the exchange back and forth. Caleb coming off the better of the two there. Shoots up. Grabs him. Releases him. And then what the fuck? Pete showing some nip up. He's had his E-Shaw. There's the forearm across the back. Ducked under though. Caleb now chopping away the legs of Pete Wall. Comes in. Back elbow shot. Kick to the midsection. Grabs him by the wrist. Pump. Handle. Over the knee into the neck breaker. Caleb now bringing Pete up. Grabs him by the back of the head, and there you see the Blackheart Kid. Tossed into that shelving unit goes Pete Wall. Pete now being brought to his feet by Caleb James. Breaking out, there's the back elbow shot. Looking for the neck breaker. The cutter there was Pete. Unable to get a hold of it. Oh, but he tosses Caleb over that crate into the wall. Bouncing his back off that wall there. Lifts him up. Brain buster delivered. Who is the poor man's version of Fred Starr? Wow. Wow. Shots fired. Pete dragging Caleb down the hallway. Tosses him away, but Caleb stops himself. Dragged down the hallway. Back down towards the locker room. Looking to take him to the deflex locker room maybe. Pete with the elbow shots to the midsection. Grabbing hold of the wrist. Neck ties him up. Neck breaker delivered. Brought up to his feet. Big running lariat taking down Caleb. Caleb now brought to his feet again. The wind up. The pitch. Into the crate he goes. Face first into the wall. Kick to the midsection by Caleb. Face first into the wall. Pete Wall now. Back elbow shot. You what, Pete? What, Brandon? How does that work? Dropped on his head is Caleb James. The angry assholes and the new age assholes have met already. Face first into the wall goes Pete. Back and forth these two. Stomping down on the midsection is Caleb. Now bringing up Pete by his midsection. Wrenching him round. Stomp down on the midsection again. Pete Wall now being brought up to his feet. Pete tosses Caleb towards the security railings here. Kick to the midsection by Pete as Caleb came running in. There's the cravat cutter. Face first into the floor. Goes Caleb James. Stomped down on the midsection. Gut wrench. Sit down powerbomb. Pete not finished with Caleb yet. Caleb slow to his feet. From behind. Half and half suplex, and there you have it. Pete Wall walks away, still your Iron Skull champion. So now we're going to move on to the triple threat main event of the night, which is Susie versus Cassie versus Mrs. Utaker. What we got here? No, let's just keep it simple. One fall to a finish. So first out is going to be Susie the Elf. Susie the Elf, Cassie Madam Red, and Mrs. Utaker. Let's get this underway. Fierce words being exchanged out the back between the angry assholes and the new age assholes. But take your pick here between these three ladies. Who's going through to be the winner of this match? Is it Susie the Elf, Cassie Madam Red, or Mrs. Utaker? So let's see where this goes. Coming out first, standing in at 6 feet tall, 150 pounds. She is the freak of the elf world. Hailing from Middle Earth, she is Susie the Elf. Wow. There you have Susie the Elf in the ring now. One woman down, two to go in this main event of tonight. Coming out next. Standing in at 5 feet 10, 150 pounds. A madam at the Red Lounge. She is Cassie Madam Red. Cassie wasting no time getting down to the ring. Knows Circle Meyer Wienermeister is out back testing out Oscar Minor Wieners. Doesn't want to let him get too full. She needs to get back out there. Big coming out, our last and final competitor of this match. She stands in at 5 feet 6 inches tall, 142 pounds. She's one half of the women's tag team champions of Three Lions Wrestling. She is from the other side of darkness. Mrs. Utaker. I can feel a match coming on. New Age assholes. Angry assholes. Degeneration Flex versus the angry assholes, the bully and Mean Joey Green. Oh, a 4-on-4 battle. What a match that could be. Just speaking out loud. Just to anyone that might want to book it. You know. Oh, wait a minute. I have a match pick that I can book at any point because I come second in the prediction game. Oh, I wonder. Or maybe someone else wants to book it. I might not book any matches because what's the point? I'd book all the matches anyway. But we also have Mr. Demented, who sits on a title shot at any time he wants to call it one-on-one with the champ. He's just got to name it. There she is, wearing that women's tag team belt. Susie the Elf. Mrs. Utaker, Cassie Madam Red, Big Dick, ring that bell. There's the drop kick, sidestep by Mrs. Utaker. Mrs. Utaker turns around, takes down Cassie, and Susie comes along and smashes her in their back. Brought up to the feet. European uppercut now by Mrs. Utaker on Susie. Susie blocks that right hand to the midsection, comes out with a knee of her own. Sidestepped. The drop kick, Mrs. Utaker then delivers a forearm to Cassie Madam Red. Flatliner by Cassie on Mrs. Utaker. Comes in, running lariat, takes down Susie. There's the boot to the face. Remember, this is one fall to a finish. Submission or pinfall inside the ring. Stomp to the back of the head of Susie. Cassie now collar and elbow type. Kick to the midsection by... And there's a shotgun drop kick followed up by Mrs. Utaker. Mrs. U now grabbing a hold of the wrist, bringing it over, stomping down, trying to break the wrist. Oh no, that's not a right hand, is it? Oh no, War's going to be disappointed. How's she going to circle jerk? What? Oh, I mean, tickle his nut. I mean, feed him his wieners. No, okay, moving on. Drop kick missed there by Susie. Club and blow by Mrs. Utaker has him up on the shoulders. Brings him round, drops him over the top rope, or him or her over the top rope. No worries, Mr. Fredrickson. Thank you very much for showing up. Have you heard from Mr. Demented if he wants to cash in his title shot? Just curious. Mrs. Utaker dragged towards the centre of the ring. Takes a bow. Susie drops the leg over the throat. Cassie taking his time while Mrs. Utaker's being worked over, trying to get this crowd on her side. Wrenching round on the arm, double knees into the small of the back of Mrs. Utaker. Running lariat takes down Susie. But no, not at the moment. Not unless Demented wants to suddenly challenge you for your title. Choking round now, stomping down on the wrist. Cassie working, being worked over by Mrs. Utaker. Susie's out on the floor, taking her booty stomp. Okay, no worries. Snap jab by Susie. Stiff kick into the midsection. Backs it up. Running stiff kick to the chest. Dragon screw takedown. Mrs. Utaker working over. Stiff kick to the head now. High kick, swing and a miss there. Kick to the midsection by Susie. comes running in, spinning back kick, takes Mrs. Utaker into the corner. Susie grabs a hold of Cassie. Over the top she goes, inverted DDT. Big boot out the corner, Mrs. Utaker now trying to grab a hold of Susie. Rolls the wrist, face first into the mat goes Susie. Stiff kick underneath the hamstring of Mrs. Utaker, knee to the midsection. Susie now bringing around, neck breaker. Cassie, big right hand, snap jab blocked. Big right hand by Susie, ducks under the lariat, coming back with a lariat of her own. Pump handle into the neck breaker by Cassie on Susie. Cassie's going up top, Mrs. Utaker still sat on her booty on the outside. Cassie through the air, dive and leg drop. Well, the rolling leg drop eats nothing but empty canvas and then a stiff kick down the spine for good measure. Mrs. Utaker tosses Susie into the corner. Shoots for legs, no. From behind. Susie now sat up on that top turnbuckle. Legs spread over the top. Cassie with the nip up. Here's the gut wrench. Into the fall away suplex there. Taking Susie down. Cassie now gets caught with a jumping knee shot by Mrs. Utaker. Cassie now up to her feet. Palm strikes to the titties. Cassie's titties getting slapped left and right. Scooped up. Brought over. Hot shot over the top rope. Leg hook down for the pin is the 1, the 2. Brought up to her feet now, Cassie. Mrs. Utaker kick to the midsection. Setting her up for the coquina clutch. No. Mrs. Utaker stopped thanks to Susie the Elf's intervention, and now Cassie using those elbows to the ribcage to break free of the hold. Spun around now as Cassie belly to belly suplex. Mrs. Utaker taking down Susie the Elf now. Susie being dragged away from the ropes. What the hell's Mrs. Utaker doing? You need to pin one of these two ladies, not take this time to try and get the crowd behind you. Susie now having her wrist stomped down on, and Jack Bayou's not going to get any snake action here. No snake action from Mrs. Face first into the canvas goes Mrs. Utaker. Utaker now trying to get to the ropes, trying to pull herself up. Rolls out of the way, the stomp from Cassie. Collar and elbow tie up. Shrugged off as Mrs. Utaker. Knife edge chop to the titties. No, blocked by suplex. Rolled over into the pin. There's the 1. There's a 2. And a kick out just in time by Cassie Madam Red. Susie now trying to get up. Susie up on her knees. Don't tell Jack, he might get excited. Kick to the midsection. No, leg caught. Kick underneath. Kick to the midsection. Now Susie going to be showing some natural selection. Rolled up, leg hooked into the pin is the 1, the 2, and the kick out just in time again by Cassie on 2. Susie raising that arm. Cassie on her back still as Mrs. Utaker chops away at Susie. Leg caught this time though. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Rolled out the corner. Susie jumps up, top rope, drops the fist to Mrs. Utaker. Drop kick to the titties. Ducks under the lariat off the mat. Mushroom stomp down to the titties. And now Susie goes for the pin on Cassie again. There's the 1 and only a 1 count. Susie planting Cassie there. Down for the pin. 1, 2. And again Cassie digging deep and kicking out. Brought up, leg swept from underneath Susie the Elf. Susie rolled towards the centre of the ring, stomped down on the midsection by Cassie. Mrs. Utaker now starting to stir. Mrs. Utaker has the pin on Susie. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Cassie Lynn up against the ropes, too exhausted to do anything it seems. She's out of it as Mrs. Utaker now goes to work on Susie. Utaker laying in wait as Susie slowly gets to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Brings her up. Kirifuna clutch into the pin. Into the lock. Kirifuna clutch, sorry. Cassie with a springboard. Holy shit. The whisper in the wind. That's one hell of a way to break up a submission hold there by Cassie. Desperation. And now Susie down for the pin. 2 and 3. Mrs. Utaker with the victory here. That's one hell of a way to break up a submission hold. Here's the belly-to-belly suplex by Susie. Brought up, and another big belly-to-belly suplex on by Susie on Cassie. There's the elbow drop as Cassie was trying to submit Susie. Be your winner of this match, Mrs. Utaker. And that's us finishing just under the 3-hour mark. Congratulations to our winners. Commiserations to our losers. But thanks for all for stopping by. Be it a minute, be it an hour, be it the whole damn show, whatever you managed to do. Thanks very much. It's much appreciated. All the same, don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure the bell's rung so you know when I'm going live. We should be bringing you more UKWF action on Wednesday. Wednesday should be UKWF. There may be some tournament matches. There may even be a house match show. Who knows what's going to bring on Wednesday and Thursday this week. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf saying, stay safe, be good, and if you're going to be bad, don't get fucking caught. But for now, I'm out of here. Take it easy, people. And don't worry, I saw everything that was going down in the chat. We'll soon see what happens with all that. Congratulations, Mrs. Utaker.